Have you ever read a good book? A book that is so enthralling that you just turn each page and you feel like you're part of the story, like you know the people in it? I love books, and sometimes I get really sad when the book is over. Do you have that feeling? Stories are amazing. Stories have been around since the beginning of time, and this is kind of how we have learned even before we knew how to write. This story is really important. This is a story that I illustrated with B. Zamora, who's the author of this book. And the stories that we tell have a lot to do with who's represented. This story is about a little boy who grows up in the United States and his parents are undocumented. I feel like we need to have more stories that are not heard and voices that we don't usually listen to. Stories help us change our assumptions of what we think about a group of people. Like this story helps us to really change our lens and really understand a story from a different perspective. Who gets to tell the story is really important. You see, we pick up stories in our lives without even knowing it. Sometimes people tell stories about ourselves, or we tell stories about ourselves or other people. And it's really painful when the story of ourselves does not match what other people's stories are about us. What can we do about this? Well, not a lot, because we can't control other people's thoughts. Although that would be amazing. Imagine I would have everyone bring me chocolate and cupcakes and there'll be no work and homework. Yay! But darn, that won't happen. Because remember, people have their own interpretations about people, things, and situations. And I think most people have not learned about changing out the lenses. This is why it's so important that you're learning this now. We're doing a great job because remember, we've learned how to challenge our beliefs, how to actively listen, how to manage our emotions, and how to challenge those negative stories. Good job, y'all.